all-in-one software, which is also our high levels. It's through high level. So this software is a white label software that we have been using since what, maybe 2021? When was High Level founded? We started a year afterwards. So we've been using this software for a minute. And as this software has continued to grow, there have been so many advancements. And so on this training every Wednesday, I like to teach you guys different things that you can do with the software. And so this is for all of our members, whether you are using the software or not. The goal here is to just let you see how amazing this software is. And then also, if you decide that you want to use the software, man, listen, please plug in. If you are not using the software at all, you don't have a CRM, you don't have a tool to use, grow your business, then you most absolutely want to tap into what we're doing here. Okay. And so hold on. I just want to send out a text message to let everybody know that we are live talking about this software. And then we're going to get into this. Now, if you do have any questions, guys, if you have any questions, right? What you want to do, I need to change this look right here. That ain't it. What you want to do if you have any questions is don't hesitate to type your questions. Okay. Um, Hold on one second. Let me send this out. Today, we're going to talk about how to create social media posts on this utilizing the new AI Studio feature. It's amazing. And so I'm going to show you that. But then if you have any questions about the software, please don't hesitate. Also, all BPC members, if you have a virtual assistant, you want to make sure that you have your VAs to plug into this training as well. Hey, we are live. Hold on, I'm just posting this real quick. There we go. That's the link. Okay, boom. Taria. Actually, I don't know if that's the correct link. Hold on, y'all, one sec. And so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Boom, there we go. There it is. I'm just sending a text message out to all BPC. Taria Avant. All right. 832. And even if you are using this software through someone else, guess what? You can still learn some amazing techniques here, right? So if you have any questions, please use the chat and ask your questions, okay? Ask your questions. And today I'm about to blow you away. So again, High Level is a software. It's an all-in-one software that I have been using. We call it the BPC system. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys where you need to go for more details on how to be able to, if you're ready to sign up for the BPC system and everything, like if you want access to it, where you're going to go to get access to enroll into the software and what that looks like. Okay, but this is an all-in-one software that I have been using for several years. Now, I do want to just tell you this, guys, that for me, when it comes to software, when it comes to hardware, when it comes to tools, when it comes to technology, this is my playground. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all hear me. This is my playground. And so I know technology. And I have studied and looked at so many different CRMs. I've looked at so many different webinar softwares. I've looked at so many different capture page softwares. I've looked at so many different social media posting softwares. And the truth is that before High Level, I was spending several thousands of dollars a month to run my business. And because of this tool, I've been able to save significantly and at the same time teach you guys. Now, can you sign up for your own High Level? Of course you can. But the challenge is that if you sign up with your own, it doesn't come with necessarily support. If you do sign up with us, of course, you're going to get templates, you're going to get support, you're going to get all those things. Now, every Wednesday, we do go live. So every Wednesday live, we're here where you're able to join in and be a part of the conversation every single Wednesday. Okay. And so join us live every Wednesday, regardless if you are utilizing our software or not. Now, if you are part of the community, you want to make sure you log into school and go to the calendar there. And then that's where you want to drop your comments, right? And so this is what it looks like when you're commenting in the community. You see that icon? That's how I know that you're looking through the community. Hey, Dr. Rashida. And so anyways, let's get into this. So I don't know if y'all know this, but you guys, if you have access to the High Level, you literally have access to some amazing things. Next week, I'm going to show y'all also another cool tool on how to use the AI tool to create an entire website. Yes, sir. I'm going to show you how to do it. And so, why am I going to show you how to do it? Because just to put this out there, just in case some of you guys are out here trying to figure out what are some additional ways that I can serve my clients and help my clients make money, baby, this is one of the ways. And so if you ever decide that you want to create your own high level account as well, I'm going to show you guys where you can create your own high level and have people to sign up with you and make money. This is why you want to be a part of the community. How many of y'all got clients where you could be able to show them how to utilize these features and tools as well? See, I'm not greedy. I don't need everybody to sign up but to me, right? So anyways, I'm going to show you the software. Let me pull it up on the screen so you guys can see. And today what we're going to go over is literally how to be able to use this software to create a social media campaign, okay? So social media campaign, it's going to automatically create our social media, and it's going to schedule it out in all the things, right? So when you log into the software, it's going to look a little bit something like this. And depending upon the color scheme and stuff like that, it might look different. Right now, you see the high level logo, but you will probably, when you log in within the next couple of days, post this live, see the new BPC system logo, because we're creating a whole new logo for the BPC system. Again, it is white labeled. Okay. So with that stated, when you log in, you're going to see some of these things. It's going to tell you to do all these things. We're not going to worry about that right now. But what we do want to pay attention to is there's these new features. You have this Ask AI feature, right? So this Ask AI feature allows you to be able to literally use it like a chat GPT. So it's incorporated. Now, as of right now, as if you are utilizing the AI features, you are getting it for a special rate, okay? So right now, you guys, everybody can use it at no cost, but it is going to start with come with a fee soon. So I would encourage you guys to start playing around with this ASAP, quick, fast, in a hurry. So this is like literally having Chat GPT, right? If you do not see some of these AI features, there is a place where you can go to try to see if you can activate it. And if not, you would just simply let us know by sending us an email to info@bookprofitsclub.com. Info@bookprofitsclub.com. Now you have to be a user through our sub account though. So if you're using our software or you are an affiliate with us, any of that, you have to be through us in order to receive support. Okay. Then you also have AI Studio. AI Studio allows you to do a lot, baby. AI Studio is fire. And this is where we're going to actually create the social media stuff. But this allows you to create assessments. It allows you to create websites. I literally created an entire webinar registration page through the AI Studio. Now, what I will tell you is I probably would not use this to create a website per se anymore, only because I want to be able to do drag and drop and edit features. So now with the new AI features, you can do it directly on the capture page. But this is also a really cool place where you can also do some of the social media, but you can also ask AI as well. And then you have AI agents. And this is where if you want to create something where it's going to do daily tasks for you every single day, just like any kind of an agent on chat, on Claude, or all of that. And just so y'all know, from what I have heard, the AI tool that is integrated or being used is the same platform as Claude. So if anybody uses Claude, you already know how amazing Claude is, right? So there are so many different things that you can do here with your AI agent, right? But what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to test it out with the Ask AI to see, because again, what we are wanting to create is social media posts. And so first, I want to create a series, let's just say, of 7 social media posts that will go out to my Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn accounts that are connected to my high level, okay? And so first I'm just going to, and now remember, I am not logged into ChatGPT. I'm not logged into Claude. I am logged into the BPC system, which is white labeled through high level, right? I hope this makes sense, okay? This is where I'm at. So I'm going to say, I want to create a series. Can y'all see this? Let me zoom in a little bit. I want to create a series of social media posts for 7 days that will give tips for authors who want to get more visible and make money. Now, this is why it's also important, guys, that you want to when it comes to putting prompts and instructions, the more specific you are about who you serve, the better it is. The better it's going to help you, right? And so I want to create social media posts. I want you to use my brand colors, but the background for the post will be white, and also include my logo on the post. I want you to also create my captions for each one of the images and make sure it gives a call to action for these posts. My goal is to create more people taking action and joining my free training, www.howtospeakonmorestages.com. Now, this is my hook item. Now, one of the things I can tell you is, as a matter of fact, I'm going to switch it up. www.visibilityintoprofits.com. I'm gonna talk to you guys about building out a school community, or what your hook item should be and how to properly take people to the next step. And so right now, what I have been focusing on is building out our school community, because that is also a free giveaway. It's a way to collect someone's information. Now, when someone joins my community, I also have it set up in the community to send them a message. And so what I plan to do, because as you guys know, the goal is we want someone to subscribe so we can get their information to our database. Then once they subscribe to my school, they're automatically added to my high-level CRM, where they're going to start receiving daily emails, right? Inviting them to the different things, but they're also going to be invited to purchase my books. So just like how I always teach you guys, when someone goes to your free capture page or your free giveaway, you always want to upsell them. But we can still create an automation for that, because when someone joins school, it automatically sends them a message. So I'm going to update my messaging to say, hey, by the way, have you purchased my book? Hopefully that makes sense. So this is what I'm going to tell it to do. And we're going to go ahead and see what it does with that, right? So I just started. I wanted to create a series. I need to probably add my logo. It might ask for the logo and whatnot. And so right now I went ahead and put it, and you see it's looking at all the stuff. Here's 7 days. And so first, grab your brand board. I think my brand board, though, it might be using an old design, but we'll see. So Book Profits Club. And so as this is going, if anybody has any questions, we're just going to let this thing. Let me move my video camera out the way so y'all can see, chat. I want y'all to see what it's doing. Oops. No, we didn't mean to do that. There we go. And then we're going to do like this. No, like this. There we go. So y'all can see more of what's going on. Does anybody have any questions thus far? So we literally just put that prompt in. I'm gonna copy the prompt and paste it in the chat. So in case y'all want to kind of duplicate it, it's not a complicated prompt. I feel like you want to talk to it as specific as you can. And this may not win. Like, you know, you might still need to add a little bit more. So I'm gonna type this prompt in for everybody to see. And if you want to copy and paste that in, you can. And so now what it's doing, gray, white, Arial. Okay, day one, visibility is everything. Okay, look, it's doing, so now gray, white, and Arial. I don't know what I don't know what branding colors it got, but this ain't it, baby. And so that's okay though, because we're gonna update it. So it's now creating the stuff, but it's really plain looking. Y'all noticed it? So it's created it, but it's plain. We don't have no images. But I like it. So visibility is everything. You can't profit from a book nobody knows about. That's good. That makes sense, right? So as it's creating this, I'm liking it, but it's too plain. I'm going to tell it that it's too plain. I want to have graphics, I want it to have images, and I want it to have my brand colors. So I'm gonna let it finish because you got to let it finish all the stuff. I'm saying this is a good start, but what I want for it to have is my brand colors. I've attached my logo. Also, I want it to have graphics of real people. I want it to look real. Okay, so now I'm going to add my logo. Here's my logo. Boom. This is a good start, but I wanted to have graphics of real people in the background, real and grab attention. I think just the plain text will not work. Now, one cool thing too is that let's say you have a VA while this is producing. Say you have a virtual assistant, right? And your virtual assistant is helping you with creating your content, and they can utilize these features as well. But before they start posting, what you do is you have them to create the prompts and create all the designs. And then you say, listen, and then they can send you these designs before we actually start populating them. Okay. So you don't, so again, because some people say, well, I don't want my social media, my VA to just be posting social media that I haven't approved. Okay, don't let them. Just say, listen, I want you to go in, use these prompts, and then I want you to send me what it comes up with so that I can review it before it actually starts to post and approve it. Okay. And so now we're going to be working on it's going to, okay, gorgeous combo. Now I'm regenerating the 7 posts with realistic, photorealistic people, your brand color scheme, and dynamic visuals, doing them all at once. So now it's creating. Now, let me just say this too, guys, while it's putting this. And if anybody has any questions, please ask your questions, okay? While is this good, by the way? Is this good? Are y'all getting something from this? I hope you guys are. While this is populating and doing what it does best, I also want to just give some clarity. You have different types of visibility. You have 3 types of visibility. You have owned visibility. Now, owned visibility is going to be the visibility that you own, like your own podcast. You have owned visibility, like your own website. So when I am speaking on stages and I send people to howtospeakonmorestages.com, or I send them to Visibility into Profits, which is my custom link, which does, yes, send them to a school community, it is still my own visibility because I own that domain. I own those links. I own those platforms. I do not own Instagram. I do not own my YouTube followers. I do not own my Facebook friends. I own none of that. Okay. Owned is where you purchase the domain, you own the domain, you've got your own website, you're able to do that, right? So you create your own content, podcasts and stuff like that, you own it. Then you have um, borrowed visibility. Borrowed visibility is where most people spend their time trying to build up their social media following, their connections, their friends, social media. Earned, borrowed visibility. The reason why it's called borrowed visibility, ladies and gentlemen, because it is borrowed. You do not own it. So you are not in control of how many people Instagram wants to see your posts. You're not in control of how many people YouTube pushes your new videos out to. Now, yes, it's all about consistency and creating content that does get comments and likes. But the truth is, and can everybody please hear me on this? If y'all are hearing me, I want you to drop in the chat. Please do me a favor. If this is good, if you want me to keep doing this, I need y'all to communicate, right? Hey, Marshawn, I need y'all to put this in the chat and let me know. But if you are on social media, right, and you are wanting to build up your social media presence, the goal here should be just to confirm that you are who you say you are. I literally know people who make 7, 8, 9 figures a year, and they barely have a social media following, maybe a couple thousand. Speaking on Black enterprise stages. speaking in Forbes. They don't have no major following. We think that if I focus on this visibility on the platform that I do not own, my life will change. So while I'm sharing with you how to create this social media, that's great and all. But the reason why we are literally creating this is just for confirmation. So when somebody goes and looks you up on TikTok, or they look you up on the Facebook, or they look you up on the LinkedIn, or they look you up on the gram, that you are who you say you are. Are y'all with me on this? That is borrowed media. So borrowed visibility. So I'm not going to stress myself out. If I post it and forget it. I do not care. I'm not worried about who liked it, who did it, because that's not the visibility that is going to bring in the big bucks, at least not today. The visibility that brings in the big bucks is you being on earned visibility platforms. So speaking on more stages, hello, being on more podcasts. Are y'all with me? Being on more media. Those are the platforms that, okay, yes, I have my, so what am I going to focus more attention on? That's why creating some of this content for social media is cool. We're going to create some on automation. Every now and then we're going to create a video and whatnot so we could post it, but it's really for confirmation. It is not because this is the end all be all of how we're going to be able to get more money. I need us to focus on getting on more stages of people who do not know you. I need us to focus on getting on more podcasts of people who do not know you and getting those people from the stages. I was on an interview today. And the young lady, of course, at the end of the interview, guess what she asked me? Hey, how do we get in touch with you? How can people work with you? I'm so glad you asked, Virginia. I actually have a free masterclass where I show you these steps that it takes for you to actually get more visible and turn it into profits. If you go to how to speak on more, because every single time I get on somebody's platform, my goal is to collect coins or contacts. I'm going to sell the free gift so that I can get the leads. I'm going to speak on the stage, pitch the product so that I can get the leads. So now look at this now. Just with that updated prompt, I said, this is a good start, but I want you to have my brand colors. I have attached my logo. Also, I want to have graphics of real people in the background. Notice I didn't even spell N right. I put the letter N, not I-N, the background, and I wanted to look real and grab attention. I think just the plain text will not work. Cool. Now look at this. Ooh, that looks great. Y'all see that? But it didn't add my logo. I just noticed that. That's okay. We're going to keep it as it is. And then look, it's got the caption. You wrote the book. So great. Now it created this content for me. So now what we want to do is we wanted to post this. Okay. And it says a pro tip to overlay your exact logo, open the Canva free, upload your logo, add it to the top. But I'm not doing all that. So now what I want you to do is to post this on my Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn that's connected to this account. Can you do that? Right? So this is again new because I haven't tried the Ask AI. Normally I would have done it in the studio, but let's see. Oh, look, it says absolutely. Let me first check which accounts are already connected. Hello? Come on, y'all. What we doing? Why we not using the software? Hello. I'm sorry if I'm yelling all in y'all ears. I can't help it. Y'all know I get excited when I talk about technology. And I hope y'all learn to get excited. I know some of us it's a little confusing, but we got to start getting excited about technology. Look, it's found all the platforms, and I want you to post to all of them. Yep. So it's going to ask me some questions. So it's got 2 Instagrams, 2 Facebooks, all the things. You have 2 Instagram connected. Which should I post to? I'm going to say post the Book Profits Club, right? Or do I want to? No, I wanted to tag. I might have to wait until afterwards. So I'm gonna just say put. So a lot of times instead of me posting to 2 individual accounts, what I preferred for it to do is invite one of the accounts to be a collaborator so that it shares both of the views. So I'm gonna just say post the Book Profits Club, and then we're gonna click submit, post to the Book Profits Club page. And then, we wanted to post to both the LinkedIn accounts though. So we're gonna do both LinkedIn accounts. All right, cool. And then we're going to start today. Start today immediately, just because I want y'all to see it immediately. And then after, I want it to post same time each day. By the way, let me show you on Instagram just so I can show you. Oh, Lord, we're not even live. I thought I was streaming on Instagram. That's okay. I'm going to stream now, though. That's okay. Okay, so let me just show you my Instagram just so y'all can see that it is not on my current Instagram profile. So I'm going to go to my profile. So as you can see, these are my posts so far. So y'all see it's not here, right? It's not here. So let's go back over here to the prompt. And the cool thing, this is what's so dope about AI. And again, remember, guys, just like how you have to pay for ChatGPT, for Claude, right now you guys are getting a chance to test these features out, but there will be a fee. And eventually, many of you guys, you won't really need to use a whole lot of other things outside of it if you really learn how to leverage this tool. Like you could literally, right here in the AI agent, tell the agent, I'm not going to go into too much detail. We'll do it on another training. I want you to go scan my leads or my contacts and find me 50 people who are more likely to buy from me. Message them and invite them to schedule a call. You can literally tell your agent to do that. And you can say, okay, now I want you to reach out to 5 people a day and get them to book an appointment with me. Like this is what you could do all in the software and you just tell it. So anyway, so watch this. I'm going to say start today immediately. And then I'm going to, hold up. Oh, here we go. So I wanted to start today immediately. And then let's do every day after same time. Boom. So we're going to click submit. And so now it's going to go ahead and start scheduling these posts, not just on my Instagram, but also on my Facebook and on my LinkedIn. Now, remember, I didn't show y'all the right Instagram account because remember, I told it to post to just my Book Profits Club. So we're going to search that one. And right now, it may not show. It should not show yet. So you see, it's not on there yet. It's not on there yet, right? And then, oh, here we go. Here's the tab. It's not on there yet. And so now we're just going to wait for it to do what it does and post it. And so it says it's going to post it 12:31. So, okay, let's see what it's doing. Got the image URL. So you see it's over here working. By the way, if anybody has any questions, let me know. And did I have to do anything special? Nope. Did I have to do any special coding? Nope. All I did was give it 3. Literally at this point, I've only given it 3 or 4 prompts. That's it. I've uploaded my logo so it sees the brand colors. I told it what I wanted and it knows who my target audience is, which is why it makes it easier for it to create the right images. Okay. All this stuff that it's doing over here, guess what? We don't need to be concerned about that. Okay, let me review the development. Okay, cool. Review it. Do what you do. Come on, work. Yes, honey. And so it again, where I went to get access to this was simply by going to Ask AI. If you guys do not have access to the Ask AI, you have to turn it on. So I'll kind of go over where you'll need to go to do that. And if you don't see it, then you just email us. So look, so it's created the schedule for me. So you see, it's got all the schedule. And so, yep, I wanted to go ahead and schedule these posts. So yes, schedule the post. Click the button. Now it's going in and putting all of these posts on my timeline right now. It's queuing everything up. And then for the future posts, starting tomorrow for the next 6 days at 12:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guess what it's going to do? It's going to post another picture, right? And literally, this took me less than 30 minutes to create only because I'm running my mouth. But if I was just solely focused on this, it would have probably taken me 5 minutes to create this content. Now, does this replace us putting a video? No. Does this replace us going live once per week on our social media to create leads? No. Does this replace us? But it helps you to get additional content out there so you don't have to feel like I got to post every day. Again, it's all about just creating the confirmation. Any questions? I don't see any questions. So I'm assuming this is good. I'm assuming y'all are logging into y'all BPC system and taking action today. And if you are like, Taria, this is not my thing. Again, this is why you have your virtual assistant plugged in. Have your virtual assistant plugged in so that they can see this training and say, okay, great. Now I know what we need to do, boss. Then let me get your logo. I want to create something. They need to know who your target audience is, who you serve, how you serve, things like that, so that they can come in here and actually create the post for you. This is not, and you pay somebody for the hourly rate of wherever you paying them, right? So have your VAs to join here and assist you if you're like, I just don't even know how to do none of this. And I'm gonna be honest, like anybody that tells me that I just don't know how to do any of this, when I literally just showed you guys, all you have to do is you log into the software and you should click right here where it says Ask AI. Now, the other feature of how to turn it on, I might have to show you how to do that. But all we did was literally click Ask AI. If you guys use ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, any of those platforms, and you give it prompts, you literally can give it prompts right here. But see, the great thing is that it's already connected in your software. You don't have to do no special connectings or none of that. You're literally already in the software. And so you just connect everything. Okay. Now, while it's doing and still doing all the posts, I'm going to go over a couple of other things. So I'm going to open up another app, another tab of the software just so y'all can see that. Let me see what it says. Oh, I think it's done. Days 2 through 7 are all live. Day 1 needs a slightly larger time, so it's trying to buffer that out. No problem. Not tripping. Okay, now scheduled. All 7 posts are successfully scheduled. Okay, well, we might not need to click off of this because I think it's done. It says it's not going to post that post until 12:50. So it's not going to post the one for today until 12:50, which is fine. And so, well, everywhere. Visibility is everything. That's the first post. It's going to post today at 12:50. No problem. So now while it's doing that, it's a couple things that you want to make sure are in place as well in order to post to your social media. First, you need to make sure that you have your Instagram, Facebook, all the things connected. So where you're going to go is right here to where it says marketing on the left-hand side under marketing. Now, if you notice, look at this. These are all the posts that we just had created. And you see, scheduled. It's going to go out today at 12:50. This one is scheduled for tomorrow at 12:31, and then so on. So all of these have been scheduled to my social media. Now, what I can do is I could probably go in here and edit it real quick if I want to make sure that it collaborates. Watch this. Let me go in here and edit this post. And I'm going to go down here and say, join the community today, www.visibilityntoprofits.com. So I'm just updating that. And then I want to go to this Instagram and have it invite me as a collaborator. Boom. There we go. And then I'm going to save the edits. So now I just made a quick little update so that when it posts on Instagram, it's going to invite me, right? But if you need to connect your social media, if you like don't have anything connected, you first need to make sure that you connect them. So when you go here to marketing under social planner, you need to make sure that you have all the stuff that you want connected. So you might have to go right here, but if you've never connected anything, right here where it says plus socials, click here. And as you can see, you can connect your Facebook, your Instagram, your Google profiles, your Google business profile, your LinkedIn, your TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Threads, and Blue Sky. So you can connect all of these social media platforms. And yes, by the way, you can schedule out videos and everything through the social media planner. Okay. So you're going to connect all your social media before you tell it on the Ask AI. Because if you're not connected to anything, it cannot post. So all you got to do is connect it one time. And it's real simple. All it's going to do is literally just ask you like for the login. So like when you click on that, you see like I can log into my Threads account, but I already have my Threads account set up through Instagram to automatically post when I post from Instagram. But with Threads, it does have a word count, so it's not going to post when you have too many words on the caption. Okay. Okay. So watch this. So the next thing is you're going to go to settings. If you do not see the Ask AI, you're going to go to settings. And if anybody does have any questions, please let me know. It's going to go live at 12:50, but I might see if I can update it to publish it quicker. But when you go here to settings, it's going to take you to your settings page. You're going to scroll down to where it says labs. Under labs is where you're going to search to find any things that you want to turn on, right? So if you are able to see anything with AI, you can add that here. I'm going to type AI. Now, remember, again, a lot of stuff is available to us, but eventually there's going to be some fees just like you use with anything else. But you see how I have my AI studio on, voice AI, just like how you have in Chat GPT. I have email AI. This means it'll create my email series for me automatically. Funnel AI. This is going to blow you away. Next week, I can't wait to show you guys that. And so all of this stuff should be activated. Now, again, if you don't see any of that under your labs, and the cool thing is you can go to labs to see what do you want to check on. Like there's always something new that you can add to your account, right? Oh, agent, super agent. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna turn that on too. Super agent. Give them a prompt. Yep, we want you. Yes, sir. Yeah, I want all of it. And so you want to go to the labs and always check there. But if you do not see that still, then what you want to do, guys, is you need to email info@bookprofitsclub.com. Again, you must have an active paid sub account with us in order for you to do that. Now, if you are elite, that means you paid for elite for the year, and your membership is still active, then you do not have to pay to access the software. That's included in your investment. If you are not elite, it is $97 a month. $97. And when I tell you guys, this is just one tip of what you get with this amazing software, right? That's just one thing, the social media posts, right? There's so much. It's going to allow you to run your entire business. Another cool thing, I don't know if you guys know this, but under the social media planner, while I'm here, there's an area that's called comments that allows you to be able to kind of see what people have commented on your stuff. And with me, I know sometimes because I just be all over the place, child, it's difficult for me to get back to comments. When you post on social media and somebody actually takes the time to comment, you really want to start responding back to those comments, y'all. And I see some people that will just let people comment on their stuff and never say anything. So, like, for example, you see right here, this was fire. So I need to say thank you so much. So I can literally comment and reply right here or have my VA to do it. So I can hire my VA and say, listen, I want you to also go into my social media comments and make sure to spend at least an hour responding back to any comments of somebody that's commented on my post. Right. So you see, but this way back in May or whatever. And so you want to make sure that you have your VA to check those out, right? So commenting or responding back to any post that you have. Okay. All right. Let me see. Do we have any questions? No questions. Very thorough. Well, thank you, Marshawn. I appreciate it. Hey, bro, what's going on? Suge in the house. Okay, so listen. So if you are not utilizing the software, this is where I will tell you where you guys are going to go. First, you have to join the community, right? So when you join the community, you're going to simply go. Let me put the link in the chat so y'all can see www.visibilityintoprofits.com. Visibilityintoprofits.com. That's where you go to join the community for the free ski. Okay. For the free ski, visibilityintoprofits.com. You go to join there. And then it'll be, because I have not opened it up yet, but by the end of business day, when you go to the classroom, right here under classroom, do you see where it says BPC system? For anybody that wants to get access to this amazing software, you'll be able to go here to this classroom, and there'll be a tab that'll say right here, sign up. And that is where you're going to go to sign up to gain access. Remember, if you are not an VIP elite member, if you're not a VIP elite member, then you actually have to, in order to get access to the software, there is a small monthly fee. Okay. However, this Wednesday training is available to all of you guys, whether you're using it through me or someone else. We will have this available every Wednesday. Now, I want to go back over here to this again, just because I want to make sure y'all are able to see this post, right? So remember, I kind of updated the post as well. So I'm going to go back over here to my Instagram so y'all can see it has not posted yet. You see, it has not posted. The post is not posted. And it's scheduled to go out at 12:50, but let me see if I can push it to go a little bit quicker. So let's go to the planner. And right here where it says scheduled, let me see if I can just have it go now. And look at this. I can even run this as an ad. Like, do y'all know y'all can run ads in the software? Yep. So you could take a post like say you found a post that got some motion. So if you want to find a post that has some motion, you could find those posts, and from those posts, you can say, okay, this post got motion. I want to run an ad to it, right? So like I can go into my Instagram. Well, I guess I'll go into the planner, and I can go and look at all of my posts that I've posted through the software, right? And so these are all published. And let's just say I have a particular post that really got that was fire. Let's say it was this one, right? This birthday. I can say, you know what? I want to run an ad. And now what it's going to do is connect me directly to the ad manager that's built in here. I would do it with a post that got a little motion though. So, you know what I'm saying? All right. So, anyways, let's go here to edit. Uh-oh. Clicking. Let me go back and refresh it. Because what I want to try to do is make it go live now. I don't want to wait. So, let's see. Might just have to click edit, which is fine. Edit post. And we want it to run. There we go. Post now. Post now. Boom. So we just posted this post right now. By the way, you can also tell it when your VA is creating your post that I want the post to not be scheduled, but I want them to be listed for approval so that you can go in and approve the post, right? But anyways, as you can see, look, it's now sending out this message on LinkedIn, Instagram, and all the things, right? So it's literally posting them. So I'm gonna refresh it, and it says published. This Instagram one is still on being published though. So let's go to the Facebook account. Let's go check it out. Let's check. This is my Facebook business page. So let's go check that out and see if it posted there. Now, oh, there it is. As soon as I came on, look at this. You wrote the book. You poured your heart out. But here's the truth. Nobody tells authors. Can't get paid for a book nobody knows about. Look at that. Y'all see that? And all I did was a couple instructions. No coding, no designing. It didn't take me forever. Only reason why it's taking me this long is because I'm showing you guys. But literally, like if I was to do this, I could have woke up this morning and took 10, 15 minutes to schedule some posts to go out for the remainder of the week. And I'm done. And so let's go. We want to see Instagram. So let me go to Instagram. Share this tab. Let's refresh to see if it's on here. And it is. You see the post? Look at that. Look at that. The post is here. And also a cool thing is what it's done is when I invited myself to be a collaborator, my other Instagram. So now it's going to notify me on my phone that, hey, Book Profits Club has invited you to collaborate. And then I'm just going to simply say, sure. I'm going to accept it. So let me just show y'all real quick. So, because I have to do it from my phone. So if anybody has ever been invited to be a collaborator for something, you can now do it directly from the software. So if you notice, you see the post is not here, right? Post isn't here, right? But now I'm going to approve the invite to be a collaborator from my phone. Let me just, I want y'all to see, just so y'all know. So let me remove this comment. Let me let y'all see my phone. So this is what it looks like. So you see it says Book Profits Club invited you to be a collaborator. Okay. So I am literally going to click review and then accept. So now, if you notice, now it says at the top, Vision Avant. So now it's sharing to both of our audiences. And so if I refresh this screen, it's going to now show on my timeline. And there it is. Y'all see that? Fire. Fire. And so again, literally showed you guys with a couple of prompts how to go into your software and now put out some posts. Again, this CRM sends out emails, text messages. It has it creates capture pages. It allows you to look at statistics. You can sell your products. You can send invoices. You can send not just invoices. You can also send contracts, agreements. The software, literally, y'all, it's like the best thing. It is the best. And so with that, that is a training for today. I hope y'all like this, love this, and use this. And so again, if you guys want to be able to get access to your own software, when you sign up with us, you will get the ability, guys, to be able to not only start creating all this content immediately, but you will also get BPC system support. So we have a support staff that's available to help you. You will get templates, designs, and everything. We will also even assist when you sign up through us to make sure that your sub account is set up properly so that you can send out text messages as well as emails. Now, when you join our elite program, that is where we also will create your very first website, your first series of emails, as well as your calendar for booking. But y'all, this tool is amazing. You got to jump on it. All right, you guys. So that's all that I have for this marvelous and blessed Wednesday, child. I'm hungry. And so I'm about to go get some eats for your girl. Your girl got to get fed. So I'm going to go get some eats. But I pray that you guys have an incredible day. Friday. So Friday, guys, because there's so many moving parts and stuff, and I know a lot of people are just trying to have an understanding of the different tiers of membership, how to be a member, what you should plug into, what you shouldn't plug into, what's going on, some of the projections of what we're going to be doing from our BPC chapters to the different parts of BPC. As far as, we have our devotional group, we have our BPC elite coaches, we have our what else was going to be? Oh, our retreats, our mastermind, all type of stuff. All of us are going to be participating in this, guys. This is a team effort. We're growing together. The Author All-Stars dinner that I hope everybody have submitted their free articles, guys. But we're starting to sell tickets right now. We have early bird tickets, and this dinner is going to be bigger and better. I'm telling you, we're going to have some special guests up in the house, y'all. So, Friday, I'm going to be going over a lot of stuff as far as just where members need to go, how to participate, how to plug in. So make sure that you guys tap in on Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Rashida. I'm so glad. And the goal here, guys, is not for you to walk away with being like experts of the software, but to know what is capable. And so even if you're like, okay, this sounded great, Taria, the social media post is dope, I'm still just going to send my VA this video to go ahead and make it for me. That's exactly all we need. That's what we want. That's the purpose of doing this, so that you know what is available, what's capable. So even if you don't want to do it, but your VA can do it for you, you know what's out there. And make sure, guys, have your VAs to plug into the community, have your VAs to plug into these Wednesday trainings, have your VAs to plug into the onboarding and all the things that we've got going on. All right, you guys. Well, that's all I got. If you have not already joined the community, make sure you do by going to visibilityintoprofits.com. Visibilityintoprofits.com. Also, Friday I'm going to tell you guys about an opportunity. We're looking for between 12 and 24, just depends, authors to be a part of the Taste Urban Experience here in Atlanta. It's a huge opportunity for exposure, a huge opportunity for to do some community stuff, good food. And so I'll be talking about that on Friday as well. All right, you guys. Well, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys on the next training. Bye for now. Attention authors, if you are ready to take your book, brand, and business to the next level, this is your moment. I'm inviting you to apply to be featured in our annual Author All-Stars magazine, a prestigious platform that highlights powerful authors just like you.
Take a break of all the negativity and everything on social media telling you who you're supposed to be, or you're thinking who you're supposed to be, and just look back at what God wants you to be and follow that. Thank you so much.
Are you an author and you want to be recognized?
You don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to be great.
Spots are limited. You must apply. So hurry up and apply before it is gone. Let's make your name legendary in the literary world. Go to authorallstarsmagazine.com. authorallstarsmagazine.com.